All right, super excited again. We're getting ready to go out on another adventure. I'm so glad you joined me. Stick around and find out where we're going and what we're doing. Hi, my name is Chris. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I appreciate it. For those of you new to the channel, hey, thank you. I'm very passionate about the outdoors. I just get excited when I have an opportunity to get out. This trip's going to be no exception. It's also going to be just phenomenal because my good friend Marco with OVRLNDX is going to be out here. I'm looking forward to get to know Jerry at Shift Autowerx and Mike. So we're just going to be hanging out, relaxing, enjoying the great outdoors, and just some very good camaraderie. So stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. So I'm going to air down quickly. The last several trips, I think I got a little lazy and just didn't air down like I probably should have. It's just these washboard roads can take a big toll over time on your rig. You just want to try to keep everything together as much as possible. All right, that does it. Quick. It's time to hit it. Let's go. Rolling up to a little piece of history out here. Wayside Oasis. It's an old bar, an RV resort, and get this, it even has a runway. Kind of wild, right? Just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and if you need gas, this is the only pump around for miles. I love finding places like this, unexpected, full of character, and just part of what makes the journey so much fun. There's just something about being out here. Dust in the rear view, endless road ahead, no rush, no schedule, just the open trail and that feeling of pure freedom. Man, it just feels good to be back out here. Open roads, fresh air, and nowhere I'd rather be. Getting closer to Alamo now, and man, the views just keep getting better. No matter how many times I've been out here, this is about my fourth trip in as many months, it still hits just as hard as the first. There's just something about this place. The wild open landscape, the water, the quiet. I can't wait to show my friends this spot and share the experience. It never gets old. We made it. Wow. Just a gorgeous place. Well, let's see what spot's gonna be good. And I want to make sure there's enough room for everyone. And the out-of-town crew, I want to give them the prime spot on the water. So I might park back up here a little bit, but either way, there is not a bad seat in this house. Let's go. Okay, so I got my camp spot all picked out, and honestly, this part of the trip is something I really enjoy. I saved that prime beachfront real estate down there for Marco, Jerry, and Mike. I think they're going to just love it. You know, over the years, I've dialed in my gear, so setting up really isn't too much of a chore. It's actually pretty relaxing. I mean, I really thoroughly do enjoy this part. Most of the time, most everything has a place and it has a purpose. At least I'm trying to perfect that. One of my favorite pieces of kit is my flag. There's just something about raising that American flag out here in the wild. Proud to fly it, proud to be out here doing what I love. I wonder how close my friends are to arriving. They've got to be getting close. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and set up camp and get that fully dialed in. My rooftop tent is going up. It's just fun setting up my home away from home. Being out here, it's very rejuvenating, is perhaps the right word, because it's so quiet. And when you're by yourself, you just kind of get time to think, relax. And for me personally, I just am so thankful when these opportunities present themselves. I also saw a few fishermen out here, and this lake has been known to be some really great prime bass fishing. And then watching a couple of these guys out there, it did confirm it, and I talked to one later on. Wow, what a sight, what a view. I can't wait till the friends arrive. So it's supposed to be a little brisk tonight. I think probably in the mid to low 30s. So let's check out real quick what I'm gonna do just to make sure I stay warm. It's not gonna be that cold, but you know, it's cold enough. So I have an electric blanket. I'll put this inside my sleeping bag. I have the iCamper blanket, and then I have the RTT iCamper sleeper, double sleeper. So I believe with the sleeping bag and the blanket, it's good to like comfortably 20 degrees. You could go down to, I think, below 0, but yeah, I'll be plenty warm. So I always bring my bag up here. I love this bag. It's Payos Industries. It's just a very light bag, but very handy. So I think we'll be fine. Got most things set up, depending if whatever the plan might be for this evening, I can put up the 270-degree sidewall kit and then put the fire inside tonight if we need to, or I'm not sure if we're just gonna hang out and make a fire by one of the fire rings. I brought my propane little fire pit as well, so we're covered no matter what the agenda. We'll be plenty warm. I have started to carry my binoculars more, and I'm glad I have. It's just fun to look out there in the distance, that 10x magnification, whether it's birds, animals, or just other people or rigs in general. It's just good to have an extra pair of eyes for long distance. As they got closer to camp, we started conversing on the radio, and well, it didn't quite go to plan. The route and track I thought I had mapped for them never made it onto their devices, so they were basically driving blind. They weren't too far off, but let's just say they didn't take the easy way into camp, although it was probably a little, more enjoyable and a little more fun than they expected. But I took the drone up, I spotted them, and I helped guide them in. But I'll tell you what, it just started getting exciting knowing they were close, and there's just something about this moment. The excitement of knowing that the rest of the crew is finally rolling in. You can feel it in the air. Camp isn't really camp until everyone's here, and now it's officially kicking off. Watching them come down that dusty trail with the lake stretching out in the background was just epic. The drone caught it all, pure adventure vibes. The scenery, the energy, the feeling of being out here together. It doesn't get much better than this. This is going to be one of those trips, and one you just never forget.
one, yeah. Chris, in a while, buddy.
So yeah, out there.
Nice Jeep, man. Hey, Chris. How's it going, buddy?
Gonna get the disco ready. So it is the outdoor season in Arizona to go out and camp, but it's getting a little brisk. And I'm sure when that sun goes down here in about another hour, it's gonna get a little chilly. I was gonna work on a little appetizer. I'm sure Marco, Jerry, and Mike had a long day, so as they're setting up, maybe we can get some food in the bellies. The sun is starting to set, and it won't be long before that prime golden light fades behind the mountains in the distance. This kind of sunset just makes you kind of stop in your tracks. One of those moments you just have to soak in. And to top it off, this hot appetizer is about ready to hit the spot. After a solid, good day and good food and good company, it's just going to get better. The energy at camp keeps building, and as we move into the evening, I already know it's going to be a great night. Okay, so we're gonna make some tortellini with vodka sauce. Easy, quick, simple. Went through the flatbread, potato flatbread. Had a little pepper in there, so it was had a little kick. So that was good, but I'm gonna make this. This is easy. Everyone can enjoy. And maybe tomorrow we'll do something a little more involved. Did I mention just cooking out here the food just tastes different. And oh my goodness, just check out those views. No complaints from this kitchen. Whew, that smells good, Marco.
Oh man, so good.
It's always good eats when you're around.
I'm keeping it simple, but really, really tasty. We're having entraña, skirt steak.
Very nice.
With some chimichurri that my wife made a couple nights ago. And that's it, simple. Simple but tasty. Look at this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's almost ready.
Excellent.
Not bad after our long day.
Excellent. Around the camp, it's nothing but good vibes. We are all enjoying Marco's cooking, sharing, and just enjoying some incredibly great tasting food. There's something about meals out here that, again, they just hit different. Maybe it's the air, maybe it's the company, but either way, this is what it's all about. You talk about just some crazy, great tasting steak. I'm not a huge steak eater, but boy, I couldn't get enough of this. You know, I'm also looking forward to just getting ready to hang out around that fire and just chilling out before the evening comes to an end. The wind started to pick up a little bit. There was a cool, crisp breeze coming in off the lake. And I'm sure Mike was enjoying his brand new Patriot Camper trailer. This thing is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's decked out. Wow. Maybe one day I'll have one of these. But yeah, just good times all the way around. Great dinner, Marco. Thank you.
Thank you, man. That pasta was amazing. It was pretty delicious.
Dinner's done. The fire's providing that much needed warmth. And this is the part I truly love. Just hanging out, getting to know people, especially having met Jerry and Mike for the first time. It's just about making new friends. The scenery is definitely incredible, no doubt, but at the end of the day, it's the people that make these trips unforgettable. Sitting around the fire, sharing stories, and soaking it all in, this is what it's about. Friendships and bonds are created out here, and honestly, I wouldn't trade this for anything. We were all treated to one of Marco's upcoming YouTube videos in Baja, and let me tell you, it looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see the whole thing and the finished product. It had been a long day, but it was a good day for all. As we wind down, enjoying the fire, getting ready to climb up into my rooftop tent, I turned on my little space heater just to take the edge off that cool air inside before I wrapped up in my sleeping bag. This was definitely a day to remember. It was a calm but cold morning, and the moonlight was providing the last bit of light before that sunrise was upon us. Getting up, slowly waking up, and just looking at this incredible scenery is a fantastic way to start the day. It looks like others were up at camp, and someone even was courteous enough to get that fire started. Looking forward to grabbing a cup of joe and heading over and see what's going on. Good morning, Marco.
Chris, good morning. It's
Hey.
a beautiful morning today, man.
It's very good. So what do you think about this Arizona chilly weather?
Jeez, I love it, you know. To be honest with you, the coldest places that I've had camp has been Flagstaff. I was about to leave in the morning because it was a just intense winter, but in cold. But it hasn't been that bad. Last night was awesome. The night before was pretty cold. But we've been fine. It's just fun.
I heard coyotes. There's a coyote running around. Marco always fixing something good. What do we have, Marco?
We're gonna have egg and chorizo burritos with flour tortillas, of course, and right next to this beautiful lake.
Can't wait.
More?
I'm good, but that's incredible. Thank you.
Jerry, you take your clothes off and go in, I'll go in too. That was a good time.
What a great morning it has been so far. Nothing like a good hot breakfast at camp. Marco always has plenty of food, more than you could possibly ever eat. Hanging around the fire, having that warm cup of coffee, and just conversing about the day ahead. Getting ready to pack up now. Excited to get on the road again and for that next destination, which again, I'm super excited to be able to take my friends and just see their reaction. It's going to be a good one.
We're trying to figure out what's best, like a cab over camper, like a slide in, or a trailer one, but it's hard to do that with the boat on, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we're pretty much packed up and we're gonna head on to the next place. Stay tuned, it's gonna be good. come full circle back to the Wayside Oasis. This place, again, is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and they have some interesting characters here. Now, I don't know what takes place during the evenings here, but by the looks of things, it gets a little wild. Was this from last night's activities or a couple weeks ago? I'm not sure, but I'm not sure I even want to stick around to find out. As I mentioned as well, if you need gas, this is it. Fuel up here. The sound of those 392s firing up, that is pure bliss. What do you think, Jerry?
That's pretty cool.
Gonna take that home as a pet?
I would definitely have a tortoise as a pet.
That could be the shop mascot.
No. With that size tires, I think we'd squash them. They're pretty cool.
It's the only pump in town, Marco. What do you think?
Dude, it's cheaper than at home. It's 91 octane.
Cheaper than home?
Yes.
That's a good deal.
It's a good deal. That's what I pay every day
Oh,
in the
jeez.
city.
Cool.
It's good to have it here, man.
Yeah.
Just,
We'll get a few gallons and adventure on.
let's do it. Hey, there you go.
Whoa,
There you go. What's up?
2 for 2.
There you go.
I guess
You're
Marco
not supposed to hit
Terrible.
the You're not supposed to hit the thing.
Marco makes
right.
dinner. Oh, Mike's
No way!
going way back.
Good to see you.
I don't think that's the way to do it, Mike. It's like shooting pool.
Where you going to have a shot pool like?
That was a fun pit stop back there. Now it's time to air up. We're going to hit pavement for a couple hours en route to our next destination. Probably going to hit a fuel stop, and I so look forward to continuing this adventure. After hitting pavement for a couple hours, who doesn't like getting back on stone? The dust is going to start flying, and there's just something about this. Rolling through rugged terrain, chasing that next camp spot, and feeling that excitement build all over again. You can see it as we pull in, the epic mountains in the distance, the wide open landscapes, and that sense of adventure is just kicking in. That is what it's about. It's a different environment, it's a fresh setup, but the same feeling. Just pure gratitude to be out here. It's humbling to step into places like this where the world feels big and the worries feel small. Surrounded by great friends, taking in another incredible view, and getting ready to settle in for another unforgettable night. I couldn't ask for more. This spot is unbelievable, and just wait until the sun sets. Not to mention that good camp food, that good vibe, that fire pit. It's gonna be another great one. destination 2, and this is a great one. Incredible scenery, kind of surrounded by mountains on all 3 sides. You can overlook down there into like a valley. Phenomenal. It's going to be a great night with great friends. Boy, I'm looking forward to it. If we're lucky, potentially we'll see some bighorn sheep too. They are known to be in this area. All right, we're gonna get ready to cook some dinner here. So I'm gonna do like a cod soup. I'm gonna put some potatoes, carrots, peppers, parsley, onions. I think I'm even gonna throw a few scallops in there. So we'll see. I've never made this before, but you know, it's fun when you get out here just to try something new. And again, when you kind of do like a little potluck and share with friends, it's fun to just prepare some food that you may normally not do at home. So let's see how it tastes and let's see what they think. The ingredients for this recipe calls for sauteing onions, carrots, celery, garlic, bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, tomato, butter, salt and pepper to taste. You can also put in some bay leaves, water or vegetable broth, potatoes, cod, and some fresh herbs, dill, green onions, and parsley. Sounds good. I'm hoping it turns out, but by the looks of it and the smell of it, I think it's going to be just fine. When I'm out here in the wild, I do enjoy cooking and trying new things from time to time. Perhaps it's just the relaxed atmosphere, the state of mind, and I'm away from the hustle and bustle and the daily grind of the work life. What do you think? What do you like to do when you're out here? Do you keep it simple? Or do you like to go gourmet and give it all you got from time to time? Let me know in the comments below. What are you up to, Marco?
Huh?
What are you up to?
Chipotle sauce shrimp tacos.
Wow. Not bad. What do you think about the view?
Oh my God, this place is amazing. Thank you so much, man.
What do you think, Jerry?
Beautiful, man. Love it. Really
Jerry,
nice.
we're gonna have to make sure we let people know about your shop.
Absolutely.
Let's just do it right now. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how can people get a hold of you? And
Well, I'm
some
one
service.
of the owners. I'm one of the owners of Shift Autowerx Offroad. We're a shop located in Escondido, California. So if you're in the San Diego County area, Orange County, all that stuff, we service all those areas. So if you are anywhere near that, stop by. We are specialists in Jeeps. We do modifications, repairs, everything. We've been technicians for Mopar for 15 years. So
awesome.
yeah, we know them pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, everyone that I know raves about what you do. So
Yeah.
I have to make the trip to Cali one of these
Man,
days.
that's a lot of pressure, man. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure it's well deserved, but no, it's been great to get to know you, and this is a great
Absolutely.
trip.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to be over here, man. Thank you for having me.
Oh, wow.
You've had the chipotle shrimp tacos before.
Sounds good. Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, buddy.
So Mike just bought the brand new Patriot camper. Mike, how are you enjoying this? It's only 2 days old, right? It's only 2 days old, right, Mike?
This is the third night.
Third night.
Third night, yeah. You want to take a peek?
So what do you think so far?
I love it. It's awesome. The heater will it'll put you out. It's so hot.
Oh,
It'll toast you. So
could definitely use that the last night.
yeah, it was really cold the night before last. Tonight I think is going to be another cold one. So yeah, really excited about it.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I mean these Patriot Campers, there's 3 of them here, and makes my mouth salivate. You got, is it decent in there? Can we just take a quick peek, or?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We'll just take a quick peek. I mean, people can go online and check out the website for Patriot Camper, but looks pretty awesome. Oh yeah, a lot of room, cabinetry. I got my tripod here, so it's hard to go in, but yeah, no, it looks fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah. You sleep good tonight.
Okay, so we're sauteing the onions, carrots. You think onions, carrots, pepper, bell pepper. What else? We got a couple bay leaves in here. Boy, quite a few, some celery. So we're sauteing that in a little bit of butter. And then I'm getting ready to boil and cook the potatoes. And we're gonna add everything together. And then, check it out here. We're going to have some fresh dill. We got some fresh dill, some fresh green onions, and some fresh parsley. And then I'm going to add cod. I'm going to cut up some cod. And then we're also going to put in, the recipe didn't call for it, but I think scallops just sound good. So we're going to put some cod and some scallops in here. I've never made this before, so it smells good, but let's see how it tastes. As the evening sky set in, I looked up and it felt like the stars went forever. Out here, away from the city lights, the night sky is something else. Clear, endless, and absolutely breathtaking. And with the stars overhead, it meant one thing. It was time to feast. Night 2, back around the fire, good food, good company, and just soaking it all in.
You can eat it with chimichurri.
Got the smorgasbord. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Shrimp, steak.
Eat this. More steak.
You got it, Jerry?
More steak.
Wow. We got our soup.
That should be so good.
I guess they like it, so that's good.
Very good.
So I think the soup was a hit. I'm glad everybody liked it, and yeah, I liked it as well. So look forward to making that for my family here in the near future. But now we got to clean up. So we're going to clean up, pack up as much as possible, so I can kind of leave at a decent time in the morning and not have to do too much tomorrow. And then just go hang by the fire and enjoy our last evening hanging out together. Well, I just finished wrapping up by the campfire and gonna hit the bed. Temps dropped, but I guess it's to be expected. I mean, it's winter time, a little chilly out here, so got my little space heater here. It's almost like a pocket heater, and then gonna turn my electric blanket on and gonna sleep really good tonight. And then look forward to getting up in the morning. It's gonna be just a beautiful. This is such a beautiful setting out here. Sunrise is going to be awesome, so catch you in the morning. Good morning. Wow, slept good. It was super quiet, super calm when I went to bed, and then, gosh, I don't know, early morning, maybe 2 a.m. or so, the wind just started howling. I don't know if you can hear it currently, but it's pretty windy, so I got to get up, pack, head home, and but let's check out and see how it is outside. Sun should start to be coming up here. Oh yeah. Beautiful. This is the way to wake up right here. It's almost like so windy and it's cold enough that you're like, I just want to stay in for an extra hour, but got things to do, gotta go, keep moving. As I continue to learn and grow in my YouTube journey, I learned a tough but valuable lesson on this trip. Marco and I recorded a wrap-up segment recapping everything, the moments, the memories, the journey, but I made a simple mistake. I didn't hit record. And the biggest takeaway? always check immediately after the shot. But here's the thing. It's not losing the footage that disappoints me the most. It's the message we were sharing in that moment that truly mattered. For those who may not know, Marco's daughter Gio is in the fight of her life. She's battling cancer, and I can't even begin to imagine the emotional toll that takes on a family, especially on Gio herself. But if there's one thing I do know, it's that Gio is an absolute fighter. She's strong, and she's got an incredible family standing behind her every step of the way. Many of you may have already donated to the GoFundMe that's been set up to help support her fight. And if this is the first time you're hearing about it, I just want to say, if you feel so inclined to help, it would mean the world to Gio and her family. The off-road and overlanding community has always been more than just a group of people who love adventure. It's a family. And right now, Gio needs her extended family to rally behind her. I will leave a link in the description for Gio's GoFundMe account. My thoughts and prayers, Gio, and to you, Marco, and your family always.
All right, we just finished airing up and back on pavement. So I'll be on pavement all the way home. But wow, what a great trip. Great couple days, great locations, the scenery, just hitting those trails, spending time just around the campfire, some amazing food. I mean, anytime Marco's out and about, you know, there's always going to be something good cooking in his kitchen. So, but yeah, I just can't be more appreciative. And hey, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. It means a lot. I'm still on a mission to go from full-time office to full-time adventure. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get there eventually. Until next time, live, explore, can do.